daughter grabbed my arm and begged, "Daddy, please don't go, I'm sorry." My wife yelled, "You're destroying this family." I told her she destroyed it years ago. Then I asked my daughter one question and she couldn't answer. For 16 years, my daughter wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. She never hugged me, she never said she loved me, and she wouldn't even look at me during dinner. I worked 60 hours a week just to give her everything she ever wanted, but she still treated me like I didn't exist. Whenever I brought it up, my wife would shrug and say, "She's just closer to me. That's normal for girls." And like an idiot, I believed her. I spent 16 years thinking something was wrong with me. Then 3 weeks ago, my 19-year-old daughter hugged me for the first time in her life, and I thought she finally loved me. I was so wrong. It all started on a random Monday morning when my daughter came downstairs and wrapped her arms around me before class. I completely froze because in 19 years, she had never once done that. She looked up at me and said, "Have a good day, Dad." And I swear my heart almost exploded. That night at dinner, she asked about my job, and for the first time ever, she actually listened to my answer. By the end of the week, she was sitting next to me on the couch, telling me she was really proud of me, and I had to leave the room because I didn't want her to see me crying like a baby. The next week, she asked to look at old photos together, and she pointed at one from her 5th birthday and said, "You were always there for me, weren't you?" I couldn't even speak, so I just nodded and held her hand as tight as I could. Then on Sunday night, she looked me right in the eyes and said, "I love you, Dad." I can't even describe what that felt like because I had waited 16 years to hear those 3 words. I broke down crying and she actually held me, and I thought I finally had my little girl back. I started sleeping better for the first time in years, and I smiled at work, and I genuinely felt like the luckiest father on earth. Then one night I couldn't sleep, so I went downstairs to get some water, and that's when I heard voices coming from the kitchen. I stopped in the hallway and my blood ran cold when I heard my
Click the link in my profile to watch the exciting follow-up.